Okay. Fucking boring. What crap. Brother. Yep, I really want a armored mud crab, yeah. Thanks, Bethesda. Out of all the creatures you could choose for a pet in Skyrim, you guys go with the mud crab. Ah, virtual deduction has uploaded a new video. Awesome. I'll have to check it out later. Greeting. Joining? How about joining? This is taking a really long time. Now no one can your followers, not even you. Okay. Worry about casting a really powerful spell, going berserk with your two-handed weapon, or taking a risky bow shot because your favorite follower gets in the way? Worry no more! This mod makes all followers, even animal followers, immortal, so they can't be killed, not even by you. Useful mod. This chosen by Bethesda is a featured mod for March. It's available for all 3 platforms. Cool. That's good. Marks all 65 potential followers, even animal followers, as essential, which means they're immortal and cannot be killed, even by your friendly fire. When their health drops to 1, they drop to 1 knee, and no further attacks will harm them. Levels all of the followers to a maximum level of 90, even the animal and creature followers, so they'll be more helpful in combat when your character reaches higher levels. NPC people and animals who are potential followers and who initialize load into the game for the first time will be flagged or as essentially immortal. They drop to 1 knee when their health reaches 0, but even you cannot kill them. If you dismiss them or if you harm them and they leave your service, they will remain essential. NPC people and animals who initialized before you added the mod should become essential when you ask them to follow you, but will no longer be essential when they leave your service. They can still die during combat if you hit them too many times and they leave your service. Why the mod is needed. If you're like me, you have favorite followers. Mine are Torvar from the Companions, who follows me after I let him keep armor 1 drop near him, and Jazargo from the College of Winterhold. Both say things that crack me up. They often die from friendly fire because they tend to get between me and a mob of foes. So I made this mod to use when I want to make sure they don't die. When I'm using different followers who I won't miss when they do die, I simply disable this mod. Load order. If you're using Get No More Dead Merchants, make sure this mod is below that mod in the load order, so the followers will sell things to you can remain essential, otherwise they will be only protected so your friendly fire can kill them. Spoiler alert, to kill followers, this mod will make followers immortal, so you cannot kill them during the optional quests in the game. To complete those quests, you will need to disable this mod. Travel to the town you've never visited before, and get new followers, or hire new mercenaries to kill. A list of followers is here, and it gives a link. Ah, 4 million downloads. That is impressive. That's good. I'm gonna favorite that one. Oh, Micah Ghost. He's a good one. Oh, it's compatible with the survival mode. That's cool. I forgot. I don't know if that's a new thing or if that was already there. I don't remember. Yeah, a lot of the mods that I have feature Micah Ghost, or they were done by Micah Ghost, as well as Treehawk. They're both pretty good modders. Oh, hello there. Thank you for joining my room. Just looking over some of the mods here. Populated prisons, yeah. And you left. Okay. Just so everyone knows that enters this room, there's about a 30-second to a minute delay between what I say in real life and when it comes up on YouTube. So if I'm not talking, just wait a minute and then you might hear something. Or it could be because I don't enjoy talking to myself and there's no one in the room, so that's why I'm not talking. Do this one. Dirk Halder. I could do this one for the broadcast. That would be fun. Dirk Halder. Okay, I'll have to try and find that one. Dragon Under Whiterun. There's another one I could do. Oh, I need to download it first. this one's about the same size. Ebony Warrior. I don't know if I've ever dueled the Ebony Warrior. Obsidian Weathers. Weather situates proximal detail while obscuring distant landscapes. Mysterious rolling fogs and atmospheric scattering. Obsidian is a collaborative work. Hybridization of artistic styles that glorify Skyrim for her beauty while preserving her dated modesty. Safe to install at any time. Amplifies the depth of Skyrim by obscuring distant landscapes while rolling fogs and atmosphere. It's the ocean horizon seam with sky and cloud settings. Proximate subsurface scattering with subtle bloom restricted to skin tones. Remastered storm audio. Nice. Audio loop bug fix. A new 3D including precipitation. Nice. Illuminates trees and snow to match their distant models. Naturally saturates the environment through vivid lighting while reducing saturation filters so that objects illuminate realistically. Nice. And regions have unique climates. Explore and discover new weathers created specifically for the environment and flora. Nice. Compatible with everything except weather mods. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty big download too. Improved Skyrim, huh? Here we go. That's a pretty big download too. He's added everyone's favorite animal, the chicken, to Village, another place in the game. That's a nice touch. That's cool. Favorite that one. Keep an eye out for something special on Whiterun Hold. I'm almost tempted to download that. Just because of that little nugget right there. Looks like a pretty good mod though. It correct some stuff that needs to be corrected. Didn't really make sense to me why the store clothes had a standardized uniform either, saying as they had not been back to Skyrim for all that long before this whole war started. I mean, they had just gotten back from the Great War. The cities did need help. I agree on that. And they needed more Norse culture. I agree with that heavily. The ends needed help too. Yeah, I want to download this too. Man, there's so many of these mods I want to download. Unfortunately, my system does not have an unlimited supply of memory or space. I wanted to download that one too. Deadly Boss of Skyrim. Forgotten Dungeons. It's 44 new Radiant dungeon quests enabled, plus extra dungeons in the game. Oh, it gives a list of them. Cool. Souls-themed dungeons. Nice. They even did it for the DLC. Favorite that one too. Nice. Oh, I really wish they had the new intro. A new beginning? Is this it? It's kind of chests containing different sets of items or armor to start the game as a specific build. So it's not meant to lose you through the entire game, just for getting a head start on the builds. At the very beginning, instead of running around finding stuff to start a build, I only added these 5 sets as I felt they would match most of the sets commonly used, or at least provide a decent base for any variant builds. He's gonna add more later. Tried to bounce sets not to be too OP at the start of the game, that's good. Not to mix the sets too much for your immersion's sake. Must go to the Imperial side of the keep to use the chest, as they are only on that side for now. Open the chest. The mission says to open in order to advance. Do not have to use vanilla armor, just activate the vanilla chest. Back out, then go choose your set. Builds are as follows: two-handed warrior, all heavy armor. Even gives you a necklace. Minor secure grip. Sure grip. Cool. Iron greatsword, longbow, iron 25 iron arrows. Assassin light armor. Thieves Guild armor unenchanted and altered to not be OP at the start of the game. Assassin's boot. Assassin. There's not an A. There's not another A there, dude. Assassin Curious, Assassin Gauntlets, Assassin Helmet, Assassin Dagger, Weakened Ebony, Assassin Bow, and 100 Iron Arrows. Assassin's Visnovis, just long enough to escape or hide. Does not change vanilla invisibility. You got the Battle Mage, light armor, Imperial boots, cuirass, gauntlets, fortified destruction, the helmet, and the mage hood. Iron sword, spell tomes, frostbite, spark, lesser ward. Hunter, all light armor. Hide boots, fortify stamina. Fur cuirass, hide gauntlets, hide helmet. Weapons, forsworn sword. Hunting bow, iron arrow, of which there are 50, and woodcutter's axe. Spell tomes, fury and courage. Paladin healer, nice. Steel Curious, steel gauntlets, boots, helmet. Ring of fortifying restoration. 2 iron swords and an iron greatsword. Spell tomes, lesser ward, minor fast healing, of which the spell does not change vanilla invisibility. What? Well, I would hope that invisibility does not change the vanilla minor fast healing or the lesser ward. Bound Mage. Archmage robes. He's given it a slight armor rating and fortify magicka, which I think it already had. Archmage boots. Slight armor rating and fortify conjuration. Alright. And spell tomes, bound sword. Now novice in last 4 minutes. Bound battle axe, bound bow. Spells do not change vanilla bound weapons. Cool. Monk. Monk robes, slight armor rating and fortify unarmed. Nice. The boots do the same thing. Red guard hood. Standard and red. Okay. And a Sijic hood. Ooh, nice. Weapon, one-handed staff of calm. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about. The staves. Or staves, however you say it. Spell tomes, Monk Calm, now novice, and Fury. The spells do not change vanilla spells. Spell sword, cloth and heavy, archmage robes, slight armor rating,
iron boots, fortified conjuration along with a slight armor rating, iron helmet, gauntlets, and shield. 2 iron swords for weapons, and spell tomes are frostbite, spark, conjure flame atronach, storm atronach, and frost atronach, which all are novice level but last 45 seconds. Nice. Oh, hey, young Apache. Good to have you, man.
Just looking over some of the more popular mods while I'm waiting for people to show up. Little giants. Legendary creatures. Is that favorited? It's not favorited. Why isn't it favorited? No, I haven't got the second shout yet. It's going pretty well, though. I tried to do a couple broadcasts earlier, but I don't think people were impressed with Shadow of Mordor gameplay. I think I only had like 3 people watch me, and 1 was a friend. So I came back to Skyrim after I ate supper. Dark Isle, War and Mythos. Proves the navigation mesh and numerous areas of the Isle, no other changes. For many years now I have explored the lands of Skyrim with a great sword at my side, but I have come from a much darker place, a realm of omens and monsters, a plane of existence like the people of Skyrim call Oblivion. Stag Winters. To Breeze Home or Mythic Dawn Museum to start. Level 30 plus. Haunted Isle Sandbox. Pine Stag's book to learn more about the Isle and how to escape. Add-on mod. No changes to vanilla. Deep lore rooted in Skyrim history. Perpetual updates. Crossover Dwarf Fortress Survival Horror mod. No. Nice. I'm gonna favorite that. Wow, that's a big download. Oh, I want to try that one. From the barber shop.
Space of many characters. Presets. Cheat start. All map locations across Skyrim plus DLC can be fast traveled to. Fast travel from inside any dungeon, including DLC dungeons, except for Helgen. All hostile enemies across all DLC are friendly towards a player. Aw. Invincibility. 100 in all skills. Limited stamina. 2.5 times speed. 5 times the jump height. Heck of a lot of carry weight. Fixed Talos Blessing description. NPCs don't drop weapons on death. Why isn't that called God mode? I guess because God mode was already taken. Art.
So how you doing, young Apache?
Race chains for the Creation Club crab. Good, waiting for 2018. Well, you won't have to wait much longer. I'm doing all right. I'm wishing there were more people here. So I could really get into, the broadcast. Because I took your advice and I made a list of things I want to talk about. Which I guess I could talk about them with you, but just be nice if there were more people, So, Apache, think I should create a new character, or should I just load the game from where I left off? I'm kind of arguing with myself on both options for a little bit now. music down a little bit so that it would be easier to hear. I guess let's get started, and if I decide to create a new character, I can do that. He left. Oh. Hello there. Thanks for joining. Is it auto-saving already? Heck, I'm already here. Let's do it.
Are you prepared to join your spirit with the beast world, friend? That is your choice. We will not force you. But to join the circle, your blood must be as ours. Meet us here when you're ready. Very well.
Don't really want this character to be a werewolf, but you know, gotta do this quest and then get cured. Yay, I get to drink Ayla's blood. Think about that. Okay.
Are you awake? I was starting to think you might never come back. Yours was not an easy transformation, but you're still alive, so congratulations. We even have a celebration planned for you. There's a pack of werewolf hunters camped nearby, at Gallows Rock. The Silver Hand. I think you've met them before. We're going to slaughter them. All of them. Lead on. Skior's already scouting ahead. You were born into the pack, brother. I almost envy you. That first time is always the most intense. You gave us even more trouble than Farkas did at his first turning. You have the blood of the wolf in you. You'll need to build up your strength before you can call on it again, though. Just be careful where you do it. Some cowards in this land can't stand the sight of glory before them. Cure? Ha! You're sounding like the old man. I shouldn't say that. I love Kodlak. I respect and follow him. But he's wrong on this. It's no curse. We're made into the greatest hunters in the land. If he's worried about some mead-swilling afterlife in Sovngarde, he's free to pursue it. I'll take the glories of the hunt right here.
You never answered my question, Ayla.
I'll take my leave then.
Okay. Well, alright, let's get this over with. That went right past his face.
Come on, show me what you've got.
Stop playing with your food, Ayla.
Damn you.
I never noticed a chest on it. Yay. Close the door and start opening it.
Look at this. Cowards must have locked the place down after Skior charged in. You can taste the fear.
That's all you've got? I cannot best you.
Time to finish this. There's a dead one, isn't there? Thought so. Nobody we know by the smell. Some can't separate the animal from themselves. Go feral. This poor sod could have been anyone. We should keep moving.
Yeah. Okay. Away from the side, alright.
No.
Don't waste your arrow.
Is someone there?
No, no, Ayla, no.
Time to end this little game.
Come on, that's not even where I was aiming. Oh, I look like I dodged that.
Come on! Sovngarde awaits!
And once again, I shot in the face. Hello there. Thank you for joining my broadcast.
Nothing we can do for these ones.
How you doing? Hey! Yeah, I noticed.
Did to them before they died.
How you doing, Practical? Good.
Is someone there?
Why are they all going for aliens? You would think they would go for the guy in black that looks like an assassin.
Think I'm afraid of you?
Damn you.
Man, I really like chopping people's heads off. Hey! What are you... Oh, I thought that was Ayla.
Come on! Let's put up a fight.
Sure have mercy on you!
So, what you been up to, man? there's some chests in there, isn't there? Oh, I saw a notification for your new video, by the way. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to. There it is.
What was that?
It was me.
No one bats an orc.
No, we just behead orcs. Jeez. This, Oh, I can turn it up. There, is that better? Okay. So,
saw the notification that you made a new video. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna as soon as this broadcast is done with. Cool.
We're getting close now. Be careful. Their leader is a tricky one. They call him the Skinner. I don't think I need to tell you why.
Yeah, no, that's pretty obvious there, Ayla. I could probably watch it right now. I mean, it's just you and me in here. So, how familiar are you with Elder Scrolls? They're practical. Played Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and a bit of online. Cool. Never finished them. I understand. It's easy to get distracted on these open world games like this. It's like, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that? I want to check out this area. Nice. I like that teaser. That's cool.
The name's Sherlock Holmes and the address is 221 Baker Street. Afternoon.
Nice. So, I saw some Star Wars in there. Are you gonna do some more of that stuff too? Or is it gonna be more like your, more in life, looking at people and trying to figure it out what they do and that kind of stuff that you do?
Someone there? Over here! Over here!
And the Skinner cells. Oh! He's burning. Ow. Excuse me, I'm the hero of this series. And you're gonna lose your head. Oh, cool. Sorry about all the beheadings on this video. I did not think the mod more kill moves would be doing nearly this much.
Somehow they managed to kill Skior. He was one of the strongest we had, but numbers can overwhelm. He should not have come without a shield brother. Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we got the last of them, and see if there's any information to be gotten from the bodies. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight. I'll show you what I know.
I have a lot of gold. Well, let's go ahead and level up. Health, I think. Then I'll do magic this next. So binding, bound weapons do more damage. Go over to dual casting, thank you. I'll get to last longer. Okay. Let's see. Let's do archery. No, we're still at the house. Yeah. Haven't found any other place to go to yet. Still. Let's drop those. Show the new RP site? Yeah, he did. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'd join if there wasn't so much to do around the house. And I didn't have, well, not that I guess I have to upload videos, but I like uploading videos, and I mean, I've got 27 subscribers, so. Yeah, should probably maintain my channel.
I'm gonna find whoever did this.
Do I have any... Why am I... over encumbered? Join for your downtime. That's cool. So, how are the people on the site? Are they pretty nice? Like, what's the atmosphere? Is it anything like SWU, or is it more relaxed? Is this the way I came? I think this is the way I came. Yep, this is the way I came. Okay. Seem to have a heavy focus on PV play. Okay. That's good.
Oh, I have 8 ales. Why do I have 8 ales? They'll drinks, but not that heavily. Just uncovered myself again. There we go.
Someone there?
No, no one's here.
That's all you've got? Mercy.
Alright.
I can't believe it.
Ow!
This is the end.
Showing you mercy, girl. Dang. Have you followed Destiny at all? Practical? I know, right? They want one thing, and then they change their minds, and they expect you to read their minds and know what they want. Okay. I got a couple online friends that are playing Destiny right now, so I might switch to Destiny if we get bored of this. Dude, I love this visual effect. Of this mod. I forget what it's called though. Oh, flawless. Stop powers to Modesty. Yeah, I'll go do that. Let's go to Riften. What enemies are nearby? We slaughtered everyone. Or, more accurately, I slaughtered everyone. Oh, hello. Someone else joined the room. Welcome. Thank you for joining the broadcast. And they left.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's probably Calsomo. again.
Have you
Anything
prepared the
dwarven he
stables like I
wants.
suggested, Shadow?
Yes, Lady Mule. If Riften gets attacked, we'll retreat inside the city gates and bar the door just like you said.
Good. You could be our first line of defense since you live outside the city walls, so we're depending on you.
Hey, looks the conversation AI mod is working.
What's this nonsense I've been hearing? How dare you call Boley a deadbeat?
Nope. Sorry.
Nothing. I wouldn't have to say anything. Besides, what in oblivion do you care?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come off it, Niv. We both know you married that fisherman for his gold. You don't need to put on an act for my benefit.
Woohoo! Cat fight! I almost want them to go at it just because it'd be so entertaining.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Good. These will make wonderful settings for my
Stay
rings.
alive? Why take a chance?
No, I think I have enough here to get started. Here, let me give you this. It's the least I can do for all your trouble.
Protect yourself,
Take a
Private.
look.
Buy armor from Grelka.
Pretty sure he doesn't want those. Oh man, don't make me cry. I want to play Taurus so badly. I need a better laptop.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
I would definitely do videos over that if I could.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Nope,
You gonna buy something?
today.
Or just here for training? Otherwise, just what you see here. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
I'm
Goodness knows I
free.
could use it.
Look at how fast I can run now that I'm not encumbered.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Meanwhile, practice like will stop picking up so much.
What do you need, my thing?
Got an animations mod running? No, I don't think so. Oh, that's right, they're in here. Okay. I hadn't really noticed any difference. I mean, I've got a lot of mods running. I'll take you through the loadout screen before I leave Skyrim. There we go. No, maybe. got this. Okay. Anything else to put up? Oh, heck, I might as well put the silvered weapons in here. That's glitched out. Don't really want to do that for the 100th time. Could do that one. Yeah. Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save and switch to Destiny. It'll be much more entertaining. Okay. So I'll show you all the mods I'm using. Most of them are for aesthetics, but some of them, like that conversation mod I pointed out earlier, are for that kind of stuff. Vampire sucks, no attacks in town. I hated going through the game when the Dawn Guard DLC came out and the vampires would attack in town and my merchants would die. Because, you know, everyone's gotta attack the vampire. They don't leave it to the city guard, you know, or you. Let there be light. Increases the radius of torches and the mage light and candlelight spells. Also increases the duration of the torch can burn, which is 5 minutes. And then rich merchants of Skyrim, it increases the merchant's gold. Sea of Ghosts, I want to try that one of these times, and I'll probably do videos, which I found out how to do voiceover on my videos now. I just had to click the box on the settings. Durr. That adds a... Anyway, Sea of Ghosts adds a story.
Yeah, okay, here's the description of it. Sea of Ghosts are the cold and dangerous waters on the northern coast of Tamriel. Along with the mists and fog lie many secrets, treasures, and stories long since forgotten. Travel these dangerous waters in the new PS4 Explorers edition of this plugin, exploring many new locations throughout the Sea of Ghosts. And then Fallen Trees. I thought it was kind of weird that they didn't have many fallen trees, and so this adds fallen trees. I'm not sure if it's a sailing mod or if it's centered around a ship on the sea. 'Cause I think the Sea of Ghosts is right around there, around Solitude. You know, that big body of water right there? I think that's the Sea of Ghosts. More bandit camps, because, you know, who doesn't like fighting bandits? Rain and Snow FX allows you to show frost and wetness. You saw a little bit of that when I exited the Silver Hand layer. Dense grass. Better male presets. That you could only really see if I made a new character. And I probably would have done that if there had been more people. Would have shown that off. More kill moves. You definitely saw that this video. Kill moves no blur. You also saw that. Better horses. It works some of the time, but it does make the horses last longer running. Yeah. Unfortunately, they will still attack things. They'll run up on whatever's trying to hurt you, and once in a while. Most of the time, though, they will run away, but sometimes, you know, yeah. Light Ebony Armor set. I love this set. It was really annoying not having the light ebony armor set being light armor in the vanilla version of Skyrim. Circlets with mage hoods works. I've tried it out. You probably find that in some of my videos. More kill moves into decapitations. That was probably the one that was going off tonight. Hold border banners. That still works. It's pretty neat. It adds a little more realism to it. Places the banners on all the borders around Skyrim so you can know which territories you're entering. Better combat AI works some of the time, but there's still the moonwalk that goes on, unfortunately. Free crafting, love it. I've never had any problems with it. Ariel's armor set. I had to disable this because it was too overpowered. And it killed everything and nothing could hurt me. Skyrim is windy. This one adds some wind and swaying of branches in the trees. And in the grass, I think. Lore-based loading screens. This one, I mean, it's worked. It doesn't work as much as I would like. but you know, I like lore-based stuff, and I wish it would load them more often, but it does work. All these pretty well work. Better city entrances, adds some details to the, makes it a little more Nordic, but not a whole much. It's like in Whiterun, it adds spikes and prisoner cages to the walk up the entrance to the city, you know, before you enter the gates. It's pretty neat. Waves, that's pretty neat too. It usually works. Point the way is really nice. Clear direction on where the cities are at, in which directions. Ruins of Winterhold I've not done yet because I've been avoiding Winterhold because I don't really want to do the mage quests yet. Supreme Storms. That one works really well. Like, you go up in the mountains and it's like you're in a blizzard when it's snowing. It's awesome. Supreme Volumetric Fog. That one I haven't seen too much, but it works. Axis Preset Pack. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's 8 new presets, game characters, creation for you to use. And they work in the face sculptor in Riften. Adds a few more colors for certain face features, such as war paints, because 2 of the faces use those custom colors. And then he's got sample images that you can check out when you're looking at the details of that mod. It's pretty neat. Water and terrain enhancements is pretty stinking cool when it's not glitching. Works most of the time, but it will glitch. It's pretty funny because sometimes there'll be a divide in the rivers and lakes, and you'll see vanilla water and terrain features, and then there'll be the mod like right next to it. It's kind of funny. Wooden bridges glitched more than anything else I had. Like, it's supposed to replace the stone bridges with wood, which I think makes a lot more sense. These are Nords, they're not dwarves. You know, dwarves I can see having metal and stone bridges everywhere. Nords, not so much. And the bridges were nice, but they just didn't work well. Populated Civil War of Skyrim, yeah. This one was kind of funny the first time I saw it, because it really made it like a civil war, but everything was kind of copied. So you had all these Stormcloaks in groups coming up, and it was like stepping into a house of mirrors. Kind of like, it was kind of funny. I mean, it works. It works really well, but it was just kind of funny. This one I haven't done yet because I haven't made anyone a vampire. Realistic conversations you saw. Feminine females. Makes them more feminine. Some, like, I don't know. Delves of the Stone Legion is another one I want to try. I want to go into Dirkholder and explore it. I'll probably do that in a video. Go away map clouds is very, very useful. That was one of the annoying things about Skyrim, is that there were clouds all over the place and I could not tell where anything was because the stinking clouds were in the way. Go away map clouds gets rid of that, and it works very well. Micah Ghost, yes, he's a good modder. So generally, anything that he does, I would recommend, because most of his stuff works. Surreal lighting. I don't know if you could tell very well in this one, but it usually works pretty well. Like especially with the sunsets and sunrises. Lampposts of Skyrim, I haven't had a problem with it at all, and it's a pretty nice feature. Immersive Citizens AI overhaul. It's pretty cool. To make them act and react like true humans in relation to their environment or to an aggressor. It works about, I'm gonna say 60% of the time. There are other times where it's clearly not working. And I think that's just because of how many mods I have. Yeah. And I want to add more, but I'm like, okay, which ones do I take off if I add more? Here's my favorites list. Improved Skyrim. Dark Isle. That sounded pretty cool. Let's see. I think you have to... Oh, yeah, you enter either Breeze Home or the Mythic Dawn Museum to start it. And it's a level 30 plus Haunted Isle sandbox, which sounds pretty cool. And it has deep lore rooted in Skyrim history, which is pretty nice. Because a lot of the books that I've come across deal with the Stormcloak uprising instead of the history of Skyrim, which I've read a little bit online, and it's pretty interesting. So I wish I could find more books on the history of Skyrim. Forest of Skyrim I want to try out because it's supposed to dense the forests, which would be nice because I feel like I'm in, like, I don't feel like I'm in a forest usually when I am in one of the forests in Skyrim. This one, simple survival, eat, drink, sleep, I really want to try, because if you don't sleep, if you don't eat, and if you don't sleep, then it penalizes you. It's pretty nice. Like, you lose health if you don't eat, you lose stamina if you don't sleep, and I think you take a little bit of damage too if you don't drink. It's pretty nice. Oh, it debuffs health. Okay, yeah. So you don't heal as fast. Or you don't heal at all. Oh, that's right. Thirst doesn't... If you don't drink, your magicka doesn't regenerate. And you're 10% weaker to magicka damage. I would really like to try this mod sometime. Great realism overhaul. Sets out to change every single part of Skyrim to be more realistic, more immersive, more challenging, and more internally logical, more lore friendly, and much better balanced. So I imagine the weapons will weigh what they're probably supposed to weigh in the game. So you use more stamina with each swing or with each block, I imagine. Not sure about the potions, whether they would last longer or whether they would last shorter. But that sounds pretty cool. I'd like to try that too. Dreamweaver is another cool one that I wanted to check out. It's a collaboration between Treehawk, Micah Ghost, and Cyan49, which are all good modders, and most of their mods do work. Black Orchid's Guild's flagship, the Dreamweaver, premium residence that offers immersive travel to over 55 destinations across Skyrim, using the ship's moorings and the Guild's way stations, as well as providing 6 unique lore-based followers for you to use, which is pretty nice. Oh, it's a player residence. I forgot that. That's pretty cool. So mooring in Solitude, Windhelm, and at Raven Rock in Solstheim. Nice. So it interacts with the DLC already existing. How do I set up for live streams? I basically hit the share button on the PlayStation controller and go down to broadcast game once I'm ready. That's basically it. And I plug my headset into my controller. I wish it was that easy for the Wii U, because I would really like to do some live streams on that. Like, especially for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh my word. I love that game so much. And Skyrim restores all of the vanilla Skyrim. I think... Oh, it restores cut content from the original game and some unused... Most important is standalone version with no DLC or patches needed. He's still got it marked as a work in progress. Apparently Windhelm was supposed to have a pit arena. What's wrong with your KOTOR 2? Well, how do you mean? Last time I played it, it wasn't broken. Of course, I haven't played it in a while. I'm going to switch to wait. It's always been broken. They released it before it was finished. Oh, well, yeah, they do. They do that with a lot of games. Alright, well, I'm going to switch to Destiny, and I will be right back. So, don't go anywhere. Or I'll text you when I'm broadcasting again, I guess, if you want. You probably got your own videos to work on. Alright, I'm good. Switch right now. I'll be back in a minute.